Morning, everyone. This is Kerry, and welcome to my channel, Testimonies and Conversations. Um, so I follow a guy. Yes, men and women. We like sports, right? I mean, it's God. God has given us these distractions to. He doesn't demand that you pray every moment you're not working, or feeding your kids, whatever, right? He does. He gives us liberties to enjoy ourselves. If you're so fortunate in America, you've got a lot of liberties, right? So you have so much to be thankful for. Um, and so I follow a guy, Jason Whitlock. Okay, I really like him. He um, used to be on with Clay Travis when he had the morning ESPN show, and I like Clay Travis. He's not my version of a Christian, but he believes in Christian values for the most part. He's 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 not walking on the sidewalk. Let's say he's walking in the street. He's not walking in the sidewalk. And Jason's kind of coming around to the a Christian system. And if you go on Facebook, look up Jason Whitlock. I mean, he calls it like he sees it. And so, yes, last night I'm sitting down, and I can't pull it up because it's not there. Okay. Um, I'm not sure who. I honestly, I don't really get to watch sports much at all, or I choose not to. I might listen to it on, if I'm out, if I'm doing something on a Sunday afternoon, put my headphones on and just listen on iHeartRadio. Um, but very seldom do I actually sit down and watch a game. And there is technically nothing wrong with watching a football game. It's just that, does it consume your life? Are you Sundays for 12 hours watching football? That's a bad thing. So, dear, there was two commercials that were aired that were, they they were gay commercials. They were homosexual commercials, and one was Will Ferrell, and the other, I forget the other, and the other one had two guys in it. And um, but here's what he said. He said, "I can't find these commercials." So the commercials he found were a different take. He said the one he saw had, the one guy was reaching down for the remote between the other guy's legs, and you know, uh, they're laughing, looking at each other, and but the other camera angle didn't show it that way. I guess they edited it, and so that's the version that's available to see. And the one with Will Ferrell was, I don't know, in a bathtub, just acting as gay as he wants. And um, my here's my question: is what's the point? What's the point? You if you've got this gigantic audience of regular people, I'm not saying Christian, you got this audience of regular people, right? And they're out there spinning, and um they're going to all your games, they're the ones supporting you, and yet you insist on alienating them, telling, no, 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 we we will leave, and this is not a reference of Jesus saying, "Hey, look, I'm going to leave the flock to get the one because he's that important." Okay, let me tell you something. Get the NFL abandoning its core at a 40 billion dollars a year in revenues, and they want to abandon that to go chase out people who are as flaky as can be. They don't know what side of the street they stand on. Um, and they're going to turn on you in a minute. That's what they want right now. That's what they want. They don't want you no more. right? And so, I would say as a Christian, why do you continually go visit your friend's house, and you've been friends for a while, but over time, and then you go over and then they start cussing you out and telling you they don't like you no more because you go to church, right? Or oh, you're not our friend no more for whatever reason. And it ain't just church, but and then you find out, oh no, because they're hanging out. They got a new friend who, um, he ain't gonna be their friend the first. No, but they ain't gonna be there to help them when they need. How it is. You gotta help your buddy with his truck one day. The yard or just whatever, and they ain't gonna be there for him. And that's what the NFL is doing to you. They are telling you that, you know what? You're going to shut up. You're going to give us your money. You're going to watch our program and you're going to like it. And we're going to advertise to whoever else we want. And you're going to keep your mouth shut. Keep your season tickets there at Bengal Stadium or Steelers or Lions or whatever. I'm done. You know what? They done been pushing me towards the edge for about 10 years now when contracts started getting too big. Now Colin Kaepernick's got to kneel, for social justice and everybody joins him. And no, no, you're not preaching to me. I'm not going to sit back and say, I want to just chill out, have me some nice tea or lemonade and sit back and eat some bad foods and watch a game and just get my mind off the stress of the world. And now you got to preach to me about what I have to think is acceptable in this world. No, no, absolutely not. I'm telling you that the NFL is um they're making a ticket to hell. I don't really know what else to say. And and Bad Bunny, whatever, I don't know his real name. You know, that's just another stance in this thing. Is there it's no, it's not just, oh, we made a mistake. No, it's, yes, we don't care about you. We hate you. We hate you. I mean, if you walk out on if you go downtown every day and you want to go to your favorite store, and even though you like the store, nothing wrong with them, but people are outside protesting every day about whatever, you know, um, eventually you just kind of go, I'm not going, these people hate me for doing business down there, and they're not protesting the store, but they're making everything so difficult. Eventually you go, I'm going to shop somewhere else, where I don't have to deal with this. Why can't your entertainment be the same way? Right? You got them big fat R movies you don't like for your kids. Finally, it's just like, yeah, I just don't want to deal with this. Don't want to deal with it. Don't want these people preaching to me, telling me everything, and then they're shoving this crap down my throat, and then they want me to pay for it. No, guys, don't do it. It's time to let the NFL go. It's time to, you know, honestly, on Super Bowl Sunday, you need to preach about the devil in the NFL. You need to preach about the devil that runs the NFL, the devil that owns the teams, and the devils that play football, right? I mean, sorry, guys, you ain't worth $50 million a year. Okay, all these people starving in the world, and you signing $500 million contracts. I mean, I think um, what's his name? Patrick's a good quarterback. I think he's a nice guy, but in the end, they're going to retire with mansions and riches, and all these people starving in the streets. Yeah, yeah, I'm not supporting you. So I'm telling you, people, it's time, as a Christian and as a person, it's time to let the NFL just walk away. Just walk away from them. It's hard, but just tell yourself, I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna take a nap. I'll do some yard work. I'll do some regular work, something, but No, not interested anymore. Thank you, NFL. It's been fun, but take your $40 billion and take it on to hell with you. I don't need you no more. All right. Obviously, you don't need me. You've been making billions without me, and go to England, Mexico, South America, whatever. Don't care no more. All right. So, guys, hope you like and subscribe, and thank you, and hope you have a wonderful day.